Hi family. Hi y'all. Hi. Peace and love. Peace and love. Peace and love to each of you out there on this beautiful, great day outside, catching a book break basically. And of course, I wanted to share with you all uh, the books that I'm looking into. And I also wanted to share as well something that I have to be responsible enough to tell you all. In one of my previous videos, I mentioned a good bit about spirituality, and I want to let you guys know that before getting into certain spiritual aspects and things, you want to make sure you do an inner look, an inner healing into yourself, just so that you'll know exactly what you're getting into, and so that there's not any danger or anything negative that you can end up encountering. Hopefully that made sense. Trying to say things without being too far out there, that way I can speak to each of you in a language that you understand. But as far as for the body, you guys know I'm big on inner dealings and dealings of self and the balance of the mind, body, and the spirit. So this book right here, it's called The Right Use of Will, and it's healing and evolving the emotional body, healing and evolving the emotional body. So this book basically goes into things that you may encounter but don't exactly know exactly what you're encountering. So basically, you definitely want to get this book. That is when you're ready. And it goes into things regarding judgment, holding, keeping yourself in denial, like denying yourself of things while you're trying to cater to other people outside of yourself, and just making sure that you're healed before you move forward on your spiritual journey or while you're ascending. So it's called The Right Use of Will, and healing and evolving the emotional body. So once you get to a point where you can control your emotions and you can get to a level of calm, then that's the level you want to be at. That's the level you want to be at. It's the basic reason why we take deep breaths, and why we meditate and get into our inner spirit, our inner zone. So you want to vibrate with the universe, and in doing so, you definitely want to be, having that specific calmness. You just have to have that calmness. Hi, how are y'all today? That's good. Neighbors. Um, yeah, that's good. Y'all can breathe with those masks on? Okay. Well, that's good. Yeah, so anyway, some neighbors passing by, and they have on their mask while they're outside in nature walking. I don't know. But anyway, so this book is by Cian de Rohan, and just to go over some of the chapters, that way you can kind of see if it's something. I'm gonna just call them out to you because y'all probably can't see them. It's real bright out here, and you probably should be out here in the sun as well. And the first chapter is called The Right Use of Will, Clearing Illness and Habits, Limits on the Self, Inner Listening, ego slash self, free will in the presence of opposition, judgment release, emotional release, realities precipitating toward earth, discipline, death, and reincarnation, the feminine principle, sex and children, free will between people, the influence away from free will, denials shared by many, twists and turns on judgment, acceptance, the land of Pan, Lemuria, Atlantis, drugs, understandings on denial, form and graven images, the right use of will as a healing power for yourself and earth, steps to healing and complete recovery, intimidating form, and those are the chapters. That's the table of contents. So as you heard, if you are vibrating on a certain frequency, this book, just me reading those specific chapters, is going to intrigue you and get into your mind so that you can heal and evolve the emotional bodies. Very important. Very important. A ritual, a spell, a prayer, certain things you shouldn't even be getting into without addressing, or at least taking steps to address, healing the emotional body. This is important. This is important in any type of relationships. That's just any relationship you may have, this careers, anything that you are seeking to do. You definitely want to heal that emotional self first, and just try and look there first. Now, for me, of course, this, I located this book as I was already healing. I was healing my body, and I had started my plant-based diet, which opens up, like I said, it turns on a light bulb, a light switch for a lot of things, for many of you. And everybody that I know, each Dr. Sabian out there, everyone following the Dr. Sabian legacy and principles, we all somehow are on the same frequency, mind, body, and spirit. And if there is someone that's not, then they may have, just went a different angle where they started back doing some of the things that they already cleared themselves of. And that can happen. It can happen. But I just wanted to come to you all just to let you know that there is help out there for this. And if you are, if you want that self-help, if you want to be able to help yourself, then I definitely would recommend this book, The Right Use of Will, Healing and Evolving the Emotional Body. Okay, so I have a couple other books. I don't know if I want to discuss those with you today or some other time, but I'll briefly show them to you and then we'll revisit those. The other one is the science of self-healing. This is another, book guide that the natives, yeah. So anyway, I'm back. Got cut off. The natives practice this book. It's the science of self-healing. I picked this up. I was in a health food store and saw this book, and I saw it was the body, and just looking at it, I definitely wanted to read it. And when I saw that the author was a native, you know, kind of just like us, like our culture. We are native. We are aboriginals to this land, regardless of what you'd like to call yourself. If you'd like to refer to yourself as a crayon or not, I'm not sure. Yes, we do exist and live on in the Black culture, but that's another topic. You know where I'm going with that, though. Anyway, so we were discussing the right use of will, healing and evolving the emotional body. And the another gem was The Secret of the Ages. Can y'all see it? Hope y'all can see it. We're gonna revisit it. I just wanted to kind of show it to you just in case any of you have it already. I'd like to know what you think. I'm into reading. I'm into book discussions, perspectives, differences of perspective. And this is by Robert Collier. Collier, I don't know, depends on where you're from, how you say it, I guess. Some of the things in this particular book, it's great. It talks about nature, and you know how we say that we're going natural, meaning, you know, nature, the way of God. Eating God food, eating the foods that were designed for us to eat. You know, just things like that. You know, and it talks about the power that we have within ourselves, the power of the actual self, CELLF, the self. Yeah, so it even, you know, it references a whole lot of things. It talks about fear and how fear is mentioned a certain amount of times, even in the Bible, and how one of the things that's consistent throughout the Bible is for you to fear not. Fear not. Keep that in mind as we're going through the times of this pandemic. Keep that in mind. Fear not. Because that's the lowest vibration. Love is the highest vibration. Fear has got to be the lowest vibration. So anyway, there's a lot in here, and because I want to do some sun gazing, I will get back with you all a little bit later to discuss a few things in this book. It's great. It's great. Y'all notice how once you start awakening, the sun just shines down on you different? Like, you could be in a vehicle, in your house, swimming in an indoor pool, and the sun just kind of just like finds you and just shines on you like different. And you know, isn't that just amazing? It's almost like the sun has been saying, girl, I've been waiting for you. Where have you been? Where have you been? Anyway, oh, before I let y'all go, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. OMG. I bought this. I don't want to chop the name up. And I ordered this. This is pure quality. Pure quality. Look at this. This is amazing. Look at it. I want to make sure y'all can see all of it. Look. See those charms on there? It's got like so many charms pursuant to me. Let me back out a little bit. Look at that. Look at the moon, the sun. Look at that. Look at all that. This is quality. It came to me like this. She told me she was sending it out, and I looked and that thing was here. I was like, girl, what kind of shipping is this? This is like awesome. Anyway, I think it's Panache or Panache. I don't know. Please don't get on me about pronouncing it incorrectly. I'll find out the correct pronunciation, and y'all can get something like specific to you. But you know, I was gonna get something metaphysical, so that's that. Anyway, peace, love, and light. Talk to you all later. Ashe.